Welcome back to Scene Breakdown, where we break down your favorite movies with in-depth analysis, exciting reviews, and epic moments. Today, we're diving into the fantasy adventure film Jack the Giant Slayer, 2013, a reimagining of the classic fairy tale Jack and the Beanstalk. If you're a fan of epic battles, magical giants, and thrilling adventures, then you're in for a treat. Spoiler warning: if you haven't seen Jack the Giant Slayer yet, go check it out before we break it down. Let's jump into it. Directed by Bryan Singer, Jack the Giant Slayer stars Nicholas Hoult, Eleanor Tomlinson, Stanley Tucci, and Ian McShane. This movie takes the beloved childhood fairy tale and transforms it into an epic adventure filled with breathtaking visuals, larger-than-life giants, and of course, plenty of action. The film mixes fantasy and adventure in a way that appeals to both kids and adults alike, and it's a wild ride from start to finish. The story takes place in a magical world where the kingdom is threatened by giants who live high in the clouds, and it all begins when a young farm boy, Jack, becomes the unlikely hero who must battle these creatures to save the kingdom and the girl of his dreams. The film starts with Jack, a humble farm boy who lives with his uncle. Everything changes when Jack's uncle trades their horse for a handful of mysterious beans, which, when planted, grow into a giant beanstalk reaching into the sky. But the beans aren't just magical. They lead to the land of the giants, who have been locked away for years. The plot kicks into high gear when Jack, by chance, climbs the beanstalk and ends up in the giant world. Up there, he discovers that the giants are not only real but are also planning to invade the human world below. Along with a group of soldiers, including Princess Isabel, Jack must journey to stop the giants from destroying everything. The first act of the movie introduces us to Jack, who's a relatable hero. He's brave but not overly confident, and it's easy to root for him. Nicholas Hoult's performance brings Jack to life with a mix of charm and naivety. Things really start to take off when Jack inadvertently sets the beanstalk growing, which leads to a thrilling moment when the giant castle in the sky becomes a real threat. The world building is fantastic here, establishing the awe and danger of the giants' realm. One of the standout moments in Act 1 is the introduction of the giants themselves. They're massive, imposing, and terrifying. The CGI used to create them is impressive, and the film does a great job of making the giants feel like true monsters. As the film progresses, Jack and the team venture into the sky to try and stop the giants before they can invade the human world. Tension rises as the group realizes the giants are not just beasts. They're intelligent and have a sinister agenda. Princess Isabel, Eleanor Tomlinson, plays an essential role in this act, showing that she's more than just a damsel in distress. She holds her own, and her connection with Jack develops as they face the giants together. Their partnership is one of the highlights of the film. One of the most thrilling moments of Act 2 is when the group encounters the first wave of giants. The suspense builds up as they fight for survival on the giants' home turf, showcasing the dangers of the giant world. The climax of Jack the Giant Slayer is a visual spectacle, as Jack and his team face off against the giants in an epic showdown. The film builds to an all-out battle where the stakes are at their highest. In a final, heart-pounding sequence, Jack is forced to outsmart the giants and destroy their power source, the magical beans, while also saving the kingdom and Princess Isabel. The giant kingdom is brought to its knees in an explosive, visually stunning battle. Everything leads to a satisfying conclusion where Jack takes his place as the hero of the story, saving the day and securing his love for the princess. The film wraps up nicely, leaving the audience with a sense of adventure and triumph. Now let's talk about the deeper meanings and themes behind Jack the Giant Slayer. Courage and self-discovery at its heart. Jack the Giant Slayer is about courage and self-discovery. Jack is an unlikely hero. He's just a farm boy, after all. But as he faces these giants, he discovers a bravery he didn't know he had. The film shows that anyone, no matter where they come from, can rise to greatness. Good versus evil. Like many fairy tales, the battle between good and evil is central to the film. The giants represent a threat to the kingdom, but they also symbolize greed, power, and destruction. Jack, on the other hand, represents hope, determination, and the fight to protect what's good. The importance of teamwork. The movie also emphasizes the importance of teamwork. Jack doesn't fight the giants alone. He's aided by Princess Isabel and a group of soldiers. They all contribute to the ultimate victory, showing that unity is a powerful tool when facing overwhelming odds. Let's take a look at the key characters in Jack the Giant Slayer. Jack, Nicholas Hoult. Jack is the quintessential hero, a bit naive but full of heart. Nicholas Hoult does an excellent job of making Jack someone you can root for. His growth throughout the film, from a humble farm boy to a courageous warrior, is satisfying to watch. Princess Isabel, Eleanor Tomlinson. Princess Isabel is much more than just a princess in need of rescuing. She's brave, independent, and actively participates in the fight against the giants. Her relationship with Jack grows organically, and she plays an important role in the film. The villain, Stanley Tucci. Stanley Tucci's character, Roderick, is a great villain. He's manipulative, power-hungry, and serves as a perfect foil to Jack's character. Tucci's performance gives Roderick a sinister edge, making him an effective antagonist. While Jack the Giant Slayer isn't a non-stop action film, the action scenes are well-crafted and exciting. The giant battles are a visual feast, and the use of CGI helps make the giants feel both massive and menacing. The suspense is always present, whether Jack is fighting for his life or racing against time to stop the giants' invasion. Memorable scenes, host. Here are a few standout scenes that make Jack the Giant Slayer a memorable experience. The beanstalk growing. The moment the beanstalk grows into the sky is visually stunning and sets the stage for everything that follows. The first encounter with the giants. The first time we see the giants up close is intense and sets the tone for the rest of the film. The climactic battle with the giants is action-packed and filled with jaw-dropping moments that keep you on the edge of your seat. Jack the Giant Slayer is a thrilling fantasy adventure that blends action, magic, and heart. With great performances, spectacular visuals, and an exciting story, it's a movie that offers something for everyone. If you've seen Jack the Giant Slayer, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What was your favorite moment from the film? Do you think Jack was the hero the kingdom needed? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Movie Breakdown for more movie deep dives. Until next time, stay adventurous and keep watching great films.